Good afternoon, and we have Arkady Arianoff here, the chairman of Belgian and Luxembourg Commercial Chamber in Russia and Belarus. Arkady, thank you for finding the time. What projects you're working on? Because first of all, we're coming here because we signed an agreement, a memorandum, as a partner, Rus Congress. But most importantly here is to support friendly relationship of our three countries, Russia, Belgium and Luxembourg, because the interest, economic interest of business, they're truly grand here, and we thought that the Eurasian Economic Union, the forum, can open up more relationships with Russia through other countries like Kazakhstan, like Belarus, like Kyrgyzstan, like Armenia, and Vietnam even. And it's very important. It's already going to be the second forum when we organize in November. You mean the European Economic Forum, yes, which our commercial chamber invented, and they're already been in November. And we're hoping to find partners in Russia, in Luxembourg, in Holland, so that Russia can use new technology. It's very important that Russia can develop its own industry. We visited 17 regions during the economic mission, and this year we went to Astrakhan, to Yaroslavl, and after MMK, after meeting with Rogozin in Moscow in February, we have decided to demonstrate our support to Vladivostok forum in September, and not just visit the port and the transportation and logistics, but also take part in the forum. So we can count on you coming to the Far East Forum. Sure, we'll definitely take part. Culture, there is no business, and without business there is no culture. So we've decided to develop these relationships, and then this year, October 1st, in the Pushkin Museum in Moscow, there's going to be a large exhibition of Belgian avant-garde. They're not very known in Russia. There's going to be 89 paintings that are going to be brought from the United States, from Australia, from many countries. And in 2017, the following year, there's going to be inauguration of a monument to Peter the Great. It's 300th anniversary of Peter the Great's visit to Liège, to Maastricht, and there's going to be a big celebration. There's not going to be just a monument inaugurated, but different cultural programs with Belgium, with Holland, with and in 2018, we've already received 1,000 square meters in the Historical Museum in Moscow, on the Red Square, to organize an exhibition about the 180-something years of relationships of Belgium and Russia. These are three big culture events. How many members do you have? Or partners of the chamber? We just started. It's our second year. We have nearly 60 companies that are members. In Belgium, I think we have 200 members. Everybody knows Solvay. There is €1.5 billion of investment into Sibur to create plastics in Nizhny Novgorod. In Bev Sun Interbrew, it's the 9 breweries. It's AGC that produce glass there in the Nizhny Novgorodsk region, and in the town of Klin, and the Kart that works in car manufacturing. But there is 15 Belgian companies that have production in Moscow region and 45 in Russia. They're not very famous, but there's nearly 300 companies that have storage and office in Russia. Where do you think is the priority growth point for business for both countries? Belgium chooses investment in the regions or in the spheres where we can sell something after it's produced. It's chemistry, first of all, it's chemistry, pharmaceuticals, cosmetics, logistics, transport, diamonds. Belgium is one of the largest buyers of diamonds in Russia. Companies here, what are the main risks and main possibilities for bilateral cooperation? The risks are very small because the state policy, it helps a lot, and we organize great many economic missions so that our investors can get to learn the regions and get to know the states, get to meet the governors and the economic ministers from the regions, those who would help. It's this for that there are regions where there is support from the state, very important support from the state, and where we find the special economic zones. Let's say Lipetsk region, where the Belgian company is building a plant. Everything is done over there. There's the plant, the road. People are ecstatic, and the results show that this is indeed like this. So then we recommend to go to work and development regions. First visit, the third. Can you share your impression? The first day is coming to conclusion. So what changed for you in this past 3 years, and what do you keep coming back for? Well, of course, organizations change because this is a new location, new venue, and it's incredible. It's incredible. It's incredible. I only have compliments. And I'm definitely coming back. We're going to continue working. So next year, there's going to be 3 times more Belgian and Luxembourg companies in here. And how many companies travel this time? I think I mentioned earlier 10 companies total and 20 companies from Luxembourg, when there's a lot of ministers came as well. It's the most important. Thank you very much, and wish you a great remainder of the forum, and hopefully we'll see you at the studio next year. Goodbye.